Seoul, South Korea, this is not for me. This is for someone who has given everything without ever asking for it back. Cha Eun-woo, the night that was supposed to be full of cheers and thunderous applause turned out to be the most moving night in Cha Eun-woo's life. Amid the sheen of stage lights and luxurious suits from famous fashion houses, the handsome actor and singer from the ASTRO boy group could not hold back tears. A magnificent trophy that he had just grasped tightly, he finally lifted high, not as a symbol of personal victory but as a sacred offering to the only woman who meant the most in his life, his mother, the Korean Artist of the Year. Award from the Korean Entertainment Global Awards KEGA 2025 has been long awaited. Big names such as Park Seo-joon, Kim Tae-yoon, BTS's V, and Lee Juno were also nominated. But when the name Cha Eun-woo was announced, the room that was originally boisterous immediately fell silent. All eyes were on the man who walked with trembling steps, as if he could not believe that the night was his, but the surprises didn't stop there. As she went on stage, Eun-woo grasped the microphone with both slightly trembling hands. He looked at the cup for a moment, then stared at the camera as if to convey something to someone who was watching from a distance. This award, not for me. This is for the woman who has become the reason I am standing here today, he said before his voice choked and his eyes began to glaze over. When I first failed the audition, Mom didn't cry. But I know that night he prayed with a low voice that I would not give up. When I was living in the dorm and crying from the pressure, Mom sent me a message with one sentence: I trust you. The atmosphere of the room became quiet. Even the celebrities in the front row began to wipe away their tears. No one expected that the night full of glamour would turn into a night full of meaning and deep emotions behind the perfect smile and good looks that earned her the nickname Face Genius. Not many people know how hard Eun-woo struggles to penetrate the entertainment industry. Since childhood, he was known as a bright and accomplished student. But the choice to pursue the entertainment world had reaped rejection from the surrounding environment, except for one person, his mother. He was the only one who said, if you fall, don't be ashamed to go home. That's the reason I stayed. Because I know there is one place in this world that will accept me for who I am. Now, the award is not just a trophy, it is a symbol of a child's love for his mother and a form of recognition of the great role of the woman who raised him in silence. As soon as that emotional moment was captured on camera and broadcast live, the social media universe exploded. The hashtag #ThankYouEunwooMom became the #1 trending in Korea, Japan, and even America. Fans reshared a video snippet of Eun-woo's speech with tearful captions and thanks to mothers around the world. A netizen wrote, Eun-woo not only proves that she is a star, but also a child who knows how to love sincerely. One ARMY member even wrote, as a BTS fan, I salute Cha Eun-woo tonight. It reminds us all that there are no stars without mother's light. In an exclusive post-show interview, Eun-woo revealed that just hours before the awards night, she had spoken to her mother over the phone. I told her, Mom, I'm nervous. But he just laughed and said, it doesn't have to be perfect, just be you. That simple sentence calmed me down. When asked if her mother watched live on location, Eun-woo shakes her head. My mother refused to come. He said, if you win, you will cry. And if I see you cry, I'll cry too, he said with a pained smile. Even though she already holds physical appreciation, Eun-woo states that her true appreciation is when she can make her mother smile. Tonight I'm going home, and for the first time in months, I want to sit alone with him in the living room. He handed her the cup and said, this is my mother's. The remark immediately created a storm of emotions among fans, who admitted that they burst into tears just by reading or rewatching the statement. That evening, not only the world of Korean entertainment trembled, but also the hearts of millions of people who watched how a man who always looks perfect finally opened the softest side in himself. Cha Eun-woo proves that fame is not about the number of projects or the cheers of the audience, but about who we dedicate everything we achieve to. And that night, behind the gleam of stage lights and thunderous applause, one love shone brightest, the love of a child for his mother.